When people talk about climate change, they don't talk about the country's fastest eroding coastline. They don't talk about the hard choices of adaptation. Who stays, clutching the sulfurous mud, or who is pushed up or out? Who gets help and who doesn't? Who wants to die here and who wants to leave? They talk about climate change in terms of far-off places and, more often than not, animals, rather than people who are affected right down the road. In 2016, I was attending a workshop session on finding hope in the era of climate change. The moderator told us to take a deep breath. The polar bears will be all right, while my hometown drowned a couple of 100 miles downriver. I want people who have never been to coastal Louisiana to see a sunrise in salt marsh from a mud boat. I want them to go to a backyard boil and eat oysters they shuck themselves. I want their eyes to water from the wind and salt spray on a boat on a beautiful afternoon. I want them to meet Bayou people and Cajuns, struggle to understand the accents, and walk away with new friends. When I see the sun paint the cordgrass golden, I forget that this land is dying. I don't know if that is hope or naivete. I don't know if that experience is enough to show people why this place matters, but it is enough for me.
And I mean, yeah, I could get in a pirogue, I can get in a boat, and I can go out and I can go plant cordgrass with a handful of my friends. And yeah, that might stop the erosion for a little while. But there are so many people on this world. There are billions of people. And there is billions of dollars. I just don't see why there couldn't be any more effort and any more thought process into trying to save the sportsman paradise that I grew up in. And it's like you have people come from all over the world just to fish in these rodeos, just to hunt the animal that roam these ecosystems. And you think with all these people who spend all of this money just to come here to hunt, you would think they would try to preserve the life as much as they can, but they just don't.
The Timber Island I grew up on was maybe a little less than a mile thick. That's from shoreside to Gulf side, from inland to offshore. And you'd have to ride 4-wheelers. There was vegetation, there was grass all over that. There would be 5 feet tall. You could lose people in it. There would be actual trees, like there was cypress trees on it, which they can kind of handle salinity, but not too much. And then there was rows and rows and rows of mangrove trees all over, and it was absolutely beautiful. And in my lifetime, I have literally watched it year by year disappear.
Grenada, Mississippi. We don't have any major weather restrictions there besides like this winter is actually one of our coldest. And like people tend not to like for changes to happen, like big changes, like I scare people there because like we're so small. And like young people, they're into gangs and violence and materialistic things. There's basically like every man for themselves, basically. Everything isn't all bad, though. There are good times. Like, everyone knows everyone. People are close. Like, even when you're not family, you act as if everyone is family. Our community is small, and we're going through lots of changes. So growing up there makes you learn to, like, trust people, be different, and, like, try not to be afraid of big changes. When we first came here, like, the houses and stuff, like, they kind of remind me of home. But, like, they have so much more water, and, like, the houses are, like, up on stilts and stuff. So it's, like, kind of different, but not so much. Like there's like certain things, so small things.
Look at the map of the United States. Look all the way south to the state in the shape of a boot. That's Louisiana. That's my home. My name is Sadie Fuller, and this is my story. I've lived in Louisiana my whole life. Almost my entire family lives here, and all of my friends are here. One day, though, and possibly one day very soon, nobody will live here. And that's a problem. My home is suffering from erosion and losing land fast, very fast. I look at the marshes, I look at the birds, the trees, and think of all my memories here. And then it hits me. My home and all the things I love about it won't exist if we don't do something. The news media covers floods and natural disasters a little bit when they're happening, but what they don't show are the people.
It'll be long after I'm dead and gone that something like that would happen. And, those barrier islands would come back to what they were. But if I can play a small part in actually making that happen, I'll give it my best damn try.
We're gonna sing this together. This is like a lullaby in South Louisiana. It's called J'ai Passé. And you'll know when to come in with your part. It's a waltz. See, you can hear 3 beats in a waltz. Like that. J'ai passé devant ta porte. J'ai crié, bye bye la belle. Y'a personne qui pas répondu. Oh yeah, mon cœur fait mal. Okay, now y'all help. Oh yeah, mon cœur fait mal. 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 I didn't hear any yayas. Oh yeah, mon cœur fait mal. Oh yeah, mon cœur fait mal. Oh yeah.